Art is yes and that's why it's so threatening to people who do not like intellect. And so, yes and is something that comes out of improv, and it is a term like, somebody gives you something and they pretend to be a table, and then you're not supposed to say, no, you can't be a table. You have to say, basically, intellectually, yes and so then you pretend, let's say, to be a chair. Obviously, I am not an improv person, but art is a lot like that. So you start with the layer of meaning that the artist has, or what the artist's approach is, and what he wants you to get out of it, or she wants you to get out of it. And then you can add your own meaning. Now, yes, there are sometimes truly wrong answers. This would be like, let's say, an artwork, the artist said what it was about. Let's pretend it's something religious, and you say that's not religious at all. But there is also a lot of right answers. You can say, this makes me feel X. I think that given the context in history, it means Y. And for some thinkers, this is incredibly challenging. And it's not just people who refuse to engage. That is certainly one level of it. And abstraction makes some people feel defensive because they fear they're not going to get it. So that's certainly one group that has a hard time with yes and art, trying to understand it broadly. But the other group are people for whom things have to be right or wrong. There are often a lot of right answers and no wrong answer, or very few wrong answers. And so when you need things to line up in boxes, it becomes very, very challenging. When art's goal often is to be completely without boxes, not outside the box, no box at all.